software, hardware, whatever it is.
Thanks, Quinn. Is that your technical definition of all of this?
I taught computing today, mate.
Is that computing?
No, but I've taught computing today.
Is it? Sorry, I'm just messing with the mic while I record the intro. That all we got is you saying hardware, software, whatever. Right, I'm just going to explain why it's my lovely wife. Say hi, wife.
Hi, wife.
That helps. It's called a complete series, which this is, which is you record yourself playing the game from beginning to end.
Yeah, no, you've done them before. I've seen them.
Yeah. And me being a what's the word? Dipshit. Forgot to record myself speaking for a good hour. Which means, for an hour, it was just me talking to a wall while playing video games.
I mean, that sounds like life, really.
So I've brought you. Say hi again.
Hi again.
There we go. And we're gonna talk over this first half of me forgetting to talk because you want to watch Drag Race.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and watch it in a bit. I've got that Friday feeling.
The Friday feeling. Is that the song? Is that the tune?
No.
What's the tune?
That was "Don't You Want Me Baby" by Human League.
What's the Friday feeling song?
I don't think there is a Friday feeling song.
Well, I'm coining in on that.
Okay.
Can we chink, by the way? I'm finishing
Clink.
off chink.
Clink.
Clink. Don't look at me like that. You've got a lovely Prosecco, and I've got a 2-week-old cider. 2-week-old?
No,
1 week
it's a week old. It's not like it goes off, look.
Cider goes off. I bet this has got a sell-by date on it. I can't be asked to look.
Well, you'll be alright, you'll be fine.
I'll be fine. We've drunk worse.
I was just going to literally say you've drank worse.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me.
Didn't look like anything. This is my face, love.
It's a wonderful face.
I know it's a wonderful face.
No, it does have a sort of resting bitch face.
Yeah, it's my face.
It's wonderful.
I've got a multifaceted face in different situations.
Multi-tool of a face.
Yeah.
Oh. We have no plan for what we're going to talk about, do we?
No, it's always great.
It's always a great start when we look at something and we go, well, what are we going to talk about? So we just make it up as we go along. So what shall we discuss? Well, child. I don't know if it's a child or not with a sunburnt skin and a blue thing that lives in its backpack that you think is ugly. The little blue thing. Anyway.
I don't remember seeing this little blue thing and calling it ugly. I have no recollection of what that is.
I showed you a little picture of it from a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember.
And you think you didn't like it.
I don't recall.
Anyway, shall we talk Bluey and what we were making up in the car on the way here?
It was literally... I think it's a great game for parents of children who watch Bluey.
I'm not going to knock Bluey. It's one of the best TV shows out there. It's up there with The Boys.
I was really worried when I became a parent. I was gonna lose my kids to shit TV shows, and let's face it, some of them, we have lost them to a couple of TV shows where we're just like, oh man,
what is this?
This again, really?
Yeah.
I'm not knocking any of the Disney stuff because we are going there in July,
But the Mickey Mouse TV shows are trash.
But the more Mickey Mouse, the better.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like them.
I know you don't like them. Yeah, they are dated. They are like very janky, very dodgy CGI. But
I'm not even going on the visual effects.
No.
I'm going on. It's like you look at it going, what benefit does a child have of watching this?
Well, it's colourful. It's Disney, so it's always a benefit if it's Disney. So get ready, because in July you are going to see a whole different me when we get to Disney World. I'm telling you.
Go on. Why? What am I going to see?
I'm going to be like Disney lover, but Disney loving mom on steroids.
So just a whole lot more.
Just a whole nother level of fuck.
Is that the way you're going to define it? Is that the way you can describe it, really?
I don't know, because...
A whole new level of fuck.
I don't know. What do I describe myself as at the minute? I'm trying to channel some, like, positive...
Positive
I'm
vibes.
trying to channel some positive speak about myself, because I am very negative about myself at the minute.
Yes.
And I'm trying to think, like, you know, you speak kindly to other people, but like the person you speak most negatively about is yourself.
Well,
So I'm trying to be a bit more positive, and I'm trying to channel like my inner Sasha Colby goddess kind of thing.
Who?
Oh my god, we need a whole new episode. We need a whole episode of podcasting for talking about Sasha Colby. Come on.
Give me a context.
Drag Race.
Right. Why do you want to be a man?
I don't want, well, she's a woman for a start.
Is she?
Yes.
Who? What? Who's Sasha Colby?
She won Drag Race.
So it's a man?
No, trans woman.
This is where we differ, isn't it?
That's where you get onto your discussion and I get onto mine. Anyway, she won the last season of Drag Race, so 15 or 16, I can't remember which one it is. I think it was 15. And she did this, and she walked in and she just talked about being a goddess. And then when she did her song at the finale, it was called Goddess. And I
remember that song.
And I must listen to it. It's not a song that was brought out in mainstream. It was written for her for the finale.
No, you played that.
I've played it recently
yeah.
because I've just been like.
That's probably why I remember it.
Yes. So I'm just trying to channel that.
Bruce Lee said something very similar. He said words have power, and if you speak negatively, even in jest, your body takes that in as a sort of aura, and the words don't know if they're in jest or not. So your body takes it as a literal thing. So if you even joke about being anything negative, your body takes it in and reflects that. So he says, speak power.
Yeah.
What? So it's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know where I saw it about speak kinder to yourself, because you speak kind. We talk about speaking kindly to other people, and we're teaching our children to speak kindly about other people.
Negative self-reflection is really common.
Of course it is.
It's a really common thing.
But yeah, I'm just trying to be a bit more positive about myself.
Be more Phoebe.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just trying to turn it into a verb, like, you know.
A verb?
What have you been doing? Just mumming, working, goddessing, that kind of thing. That's what I'm trying to.
You're just trying to throw it in.
It sounds
there.
really cheesy,
no,
but it's the only way.
It's important to do that sort of stuff.
Yes, it's the only way I am getting round this at the minute.
But if it's a start, then it can only be a good thing, because eventually you'll start to believe it instead of it just being a thrown away comment.
Yeah.
And I keep telling you are in many, many different ways.
Aww.
I try anyway.
Thanks.
But I always have a slight undertone of sarcasm.
Only when you drop the nice comment and then you go. Just drop the sarcasm.
Hand gestures aren't picked up by the
I
microphone.
know. I talk with my hands a lot. Anyway, yeah. So
We were talking about Bluey.
Oh God, we were. So back to Bluey.
I'm sure we'll deviate again later, but yeah,
Sure
let's
we
go
will.
back to Bluey.
So, yeah, I was kind of hoping I wouldn't lose them to
TV.
Rubbish Keep.
Oh, then we got to Mickey Mouse and then got to steroids.
And then
Yeah, I
got
can
to,
see the downward
yeah,
spiral
yeah,
of human thought there.
Yeah. So, yes, Bluey. We were in the car on the way home, and you were driving, and there was a particular kind of driver.
A lorry driver
big
driving down
lorry.
the narrowest of roads.
And you used the term
Dildo head.
Dildo
That was
head.
it. You
so
fucking dildo head.
about 15 seconds into the drive after this,
It was more than 15 seconds.
I just sat there and said, this episode of Bluey is called Dildo Head, and you
loved that idea.
thought it was hilarious. So I think
you can just
my
imagine it, can't you?
aim every day is to try and pick something and name a Bluey episode after it. I'm not saying it has to be a made episode. I'm not
I don't know.
saying...
I'd love to see the BBC broadcast Dildo Head.
I mean, my mum was mortified at the fact that they said buggerlugs.
Oh, that's really cute. Why? What's wrong with buggerlugs?
Buggerlugs?
Yeah.
Well, it's like when you call someone a bugger, innit? Like,
But you put a cute spin on the end, so it's okay.
Buggerlugs. Buggerlugs is going to push. Am I buggerlugs? It's one of my favourite moments.
It's bingo to say.
It's Muffin.
Is it Muffin?
When she's a grumpy granny.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Buggerlugs is going to push. Am I buggerlugs? It's quality. Absolute quality.
We recently watched the
Cricket.
voted best episode. Cricket is...
Oh, it's amazing.
It's such a good episode, I have to admit. And you were welling up at it.
I'd watched it once, but I'd got the kids and I was just like, oh.
And then you watched it
nice.
through
again.
again.
And then I watched it again. And I'd point things out to you. I'd be like, wait for this bit. This bit's really good. Watch this bit at the end. And as it got to the end and the bit where... spoilers. You know,
he walks off and it sort of merges into him walking off of a proper cricket pitch. It's Rusty, isn't it?
Yeah.
And on walks what I think it's insinuated is a grown-up Rusty.
Playing cricket.
Playing cricket for Australia. As in sort of his grown up doing to play the sport he loves.
And it's just...
But the whole episode is really... It's a case of, with practice comes perfection. And the fact that he's got an older brother and a younger sister that you don't know about until this episode, I don't think.
No, you don't.
And nobody can catch him out at all. Everybody's trying to bowl him out. And the very last thing is he shoots the ball up
and his
wide,
sister catches
and
it.
it's his sister catches it, and I think it's deliberate, or it's implied that it's deliberate. So
he's not upset about it either. He's like, she's saying you caught me out, and he's like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
And it's nice.
And Rusty's a really nice character. With his
we
dad
only,
as well.
We know quite early on. Is it season 2 that his dad's in the army?
Because is it
Jack?
What's the episode called? Is it called Army?
Yeah. And the new kid goes to
Jack Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's there like I don't know how to
stuff.
listen. I don't know how to concentrate. And he's like, yeah, you do.
You just
It's
need to
really
be given
good.
a place where you can do it well.
It's clever.
And every episode after that where they're at school, it's just them two playing together, like helicopters. When Jack just gets thrown on, like, ah!
Yeah.
Go! We're going down.
We're not going down.
Oh please,
Oh
Bluey.
please, it's part of our game.
Okay. And then to fix any form of injury, they just go fix. I played the Bluey game with them two recently, didn't I?
You did. They really like it.
Mm-hmm. It's
Nice.
a really quick, really nice game. As an adult, you notice when it's a little bit flaky, like the dialogue's a little bit delayed and stuff like that. But it's really...
I've just seen the time.
Can't you, like, rewind it?
No, I had to watch it on Sunday last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
And you really want to watch it today?
I really want to watch it. I really want to watch it live. I'll come back.
I mean, I could
I could
pause
talk-
it and we
I
can
could-
come back.
I could give a rundown after.
And then you can give us a rundown.
Yeah.
Because actually, this is about the halfway point in it, so
Okay.
you can do that if you want.
Okay.
So say, see you soon, and we'll pause it, and then we'll come back.
I'll be back.
We'll be back. Okay, see you soon. Say bye.
Bye.
There we go. And we're back.
Right.
So, RuPaul has just ended. You made some very big gasping noises and then stormed off and started a rant. And then I told you to
I
stop.
went to put my snuddy on because I'm cold.
Alright, okay. So,
But my snuddy is on, my glass is full.
after you kicked over your bottle, which was...
Oh, fuming. That's where the gasping noises came from. Like, oh shit, I got
just
a quarter of
kicked
a
over
bottle
my
of Prosecco
Prosecco.
over.
Hey, at least this carpet smells nice.
It's not the carpet, it went under the sofa.
Oh, well, at least the guinea pigs, when they go there, will have something
So at
to...
least the guinea pigs will get drunk.
A drunk guinea pig. To be honest with you, they're both laid down like they've had one too many. So.
Frank has even got his leg up on his house. Just have a look.
Yeah,
You
and all
see
is
the
like, yeah. Life's too much sometimes, isn't it, boy?
Oh, Frankie.
And Jack's just there in his hay.
They look really fucked off.
They really do, don't they?
I think they're fucked off with the result
Cheers.
of Drag Race, if I'm honest.
Go on then, give us a rundown.
No, because I don't want to put any spoilers on.
This is going out next week.
Okay, so.
Or when this was actually heard by anybody, it's going out the week after.
Well, do people listening to this share a common interest in Drag Race? Maybe some of them do.
No idea. I'm gonna presume some.
Hit us up in the comments.
You've got to say that to the microphone.
I did.
You said it looking at me.
I looked that way. So, yeah.
Hit us up in the comments. Yeah, go on then.
So, Snatch Game.
Yes.
Family Edition.
Ah, yes.
Jane McDonald, icon. Sunita, icon.
I have a thing about Snatch Game, which is either it's good or it's awful.
So one half was good and one half was not good. Not awful.
One redeeming factor of it for me.
Go on.
The Statue of Liberty.
Ooh! Didn't come in the top 2.
No, it didn't. But the Statue of Liberty is smart.
But one of my front runners to win the whole thing, I absolutely love.
The one who had the head thing was good.
Well, she's
I thought
won it.
I thought that was quite a smart move.
So,
Because you could make many jokes.
Tia Coffey has played Anne Boleyn in the Snatch Game and has won and come top 2 with Hannah Conda, the Australian drag queen who played Shirley Temple. So,
Is that what?
yes.
Don't forget, I was facing this way, failing completely to get mods to work.
So, Anne Boleyn and Shirley Temple were the top 2.
Right.
Statue of Liberty was safe, but top safe. Yeah, the one playing Statue of Liberty is one of my favourite American queens. She's brilliant. But yeah, the one playing Anne Boleyn.
You made noises of disappointment.
Because of
also scandal.
Right. There's a few things we've got to address with this episode.
We've got to address.
We have to address.
Okay.
Might be a separate podcast, Ulmer, and you might just have to record me, and then I might.
I've been pushing for a podcast with the rest of the crew for a couple
Yeah, I know.
weeks,
I just mean a drag race podcast.
a drag race podcast.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one of those or several of those already
So
exist.
there's a couple of things we've got to address. First of all, Tom Daley is a guest judge. That is the first thing we've got to address.
Amazingly
Oh.
underused Tom Daley.
Oh my goodness!
It's not the first time he's been on, is it?
I believe it is the first time he's been on Drag Race.
I'll double check that because that's
But walked down the runway in the most stunning.
what Tom Daley.
Yes. Didn't walk down in his trunks, which I was disappointed in. But the second to that, walking down in a black, all-in-one, rhinestoned, black lacy. Oh,
Again, I was facing the other way for this.
stunning. Well done, Tom Daley. And then his comments on the runway as well, like as people were walking, his nautical puns were spot on. Bring him back, get him as a regular. Let's have Alan Carr,
You avoided
Graham
the thing
Norton.
of tactical voting, which is the thing that got you
Ta-
annoyed. Because
yes,
the person who's
yes.
left has been tactically eliminated, in your opinion.
It's not
I'm
that they've
guessing
been.
one of-
It's not that they've been tactically eliminated.
Strategic, just say
Strategic. Okay. So bottom 2, because I know this will go out a week ahead, so I'm hoping there's no spoilers.
Behind.
If there is, I'm sorry if I've spoiled it for anybody. So bottom 2, Kate Minaj and Gothy Kendall. I don't think you
Which
get.
one of those two is the British one? Because I know this is England.
Gothy Kendall is the
right,
British one.
and that's the one that got saved.
Yes.
Even though you think it should have been the other way around. Or is it
I
because of
feel
the
a bit
comment
like-
of there's only 3 Brits left in the
No,
competition?
I feel like I'm betraying the UK because
But if it's a competition,
it is a competition.
if they're
And
not
what-
as good, they shouldn't stay.
And what I said was, the reasoning behind it was, and this is not me having a go at Tia Coffey by any means, like at the end of the day. But you can see, now whether you can blame it on the edit or not,
Well, the way they put the conversations together, because at the beginning they were saying there's only
to
3
me,
of us left now.
to me it looks like Gothy Kendall has mentally checked out
You think?
at this point.
What was the comment you said before I started recording? It was,
It was,
this
if
is the second time
you
back
get
for
invited
some of
back
it.
a second time. You get invited, so you do your season. So Katie Minaj has been on Holland, and Gothy Kendall was the first eliminated queen from the UK. She's the UK pork chop, essentially. So, no, it's a real thing. She's the UK pork chop. So, in America, when it first started, he's laughing, but it makes sense to me. So, in America, when the first ever season of Drag Race dropped, in season 1, the first eliminated queen from season 1 was called Victoria Porkchop Parker. And now everyone. So the fact that no, it's not a euphemism. So Gothy Kendall was voted off the UK season 1 first. That is why she is the UK's pork chop, because she got voted off first. So you're thinking, well, in so many years, she's going to have been. I mean, she's had a drag daughter, for God's sake. Like,
what does that? Forget it. I won't. I don't think we've got time
who
to
was
discuss
on
that in this
season?
episode.
I can't remember if it was 3 or 4. Sminty Drop is Gothy Kendall's drag daughter, and Sminty Drop is about like 8'3". Like, I just remember Sminty being about 8'3" from Manchester. Stunning. Did this dance move which was hilarious. But yeah, you get on your season, you're supposed to come back being a bit more confident, being a bit more realised.
A bit more.
Just
a bit more.
Just a bit more elevated, a bit more. This is from how I see it anyway, 'cause I am by no means a drag queen or anything, but when I watch it, when I see someone come back a second time, I'm like, I can't wait to see what Gothy Kendall's like now. And I'm just very like,
So
cute.
where's this checked out business come from?
Because she's there going, well, I really want to be here. I'm having a really good time. That was what she said when she was having the chat with the people that were eliminating. It's like, you're not here for a good time. You're here to win 50 grand. Like,
Don't you want to enjoy yourself as well?
You do, but they're all enjoying themselves and doing really well. And she's just like, nah, sorry, but I really like Gothy Kendall. But
What is that noise?
oh. And then you've got Katie Minaj, who's also not, like, stunning to look at, fully realised, but isn't, to me, like, she won Snatch Game on her season in Holland, and I was like, oh my god, she's going to be brilliant. And
This was a bad Snatch Game.
It wasn't bad, it was just, it was
bad.
very one-sided. It was
they
one-sided.
They were not funny.
It was one-sided.
There was no jokes. They were... The characters they played were vague at best. Because I think I knew all bar 3 of who they were meant to be after you told me who they were. I would not have guessed that looking at them or listening to them.
So, but
I know the personalities are over the top and camper, but...
the ones on the winning side, on Sunita's side, were all the ones that were really good or the ones that we knew. So on Sunita's side, you had Shirley Temple, which was a top 2. Statue of Liberty, which everybody knows Statue of Liberty.
One of the most famous French icons in America. It is French, there's 2 of them.
Very strong top 3. Then there was Catherine of Aragon. Everyone knows Catherine of Aragon.
Go on then.
You don't know Catherine of Aragon?
No, it's a case of...
Ended up... So...
I heard a woman say this sentence this week. A quote for an American. Somebody said... the interview consisted of somebody asking a woman, what do you think of the state of America? And and her genuine response, pardon for the accent I'm about to put on, but it's the closest.
Don't put an accent on, God.
I need to, because
Why?
It emphasises the statement.
Okay, I'm going to hide here and not watch you do it.
Watch me do it. Anyway, well, she started speaking like this, and she just went, well, the UK's 6 hours in front of us. Why don't they just call us up and tell us what's happening? Or what's happened? Meaning, she thinks time travel. As in, she thinks we've had their day already.
I can't wait to go to America. I can't wait to go to America in a few weeks.
I want to know if... I know, looking at my stats, a lot of Americans do actually watch the videos.
Okay.
I want to know if that's how they think.
No, they don't.
I hope not.
No, they don't.
I do hope not, because
They really don't.
there are people in the world you have to be concerned about. I mean, we read a story today about a man who got 9 mini eggs stuck down his dick.
Oh.
And you know when you, I think
Hilarious.
the first thing. By the way, for anybody who doesn't know what a mini egg is, it's basically, how big would you say it is?
Like a thumbnail size. The average thumbnail.
Yeah, but
Average.
yeah, I was looking
Not
at my
you.
with my paddle thumbs. Average thumbnail. I'd say it's a bit smaller.
I don't know. A mini egg is about the same size as my thumbnail.
Okay, so about what, 1.5 centimetres across, and about.
I mean, I
what?
ain't getting a ruler about the size of my thumbnail.
Okay, it's about the size of a small coin.
All right, fine.
About the size of a small coin, and he'd put 9 of them down his.
And they are
No.
like eggs, and they're full of chocolate, and they've got a big sugary shell around them, and they
For
are.
what reason was it? And he forgot they were there. And then he went
he'd-
for a pee and he said it would hurt. And it was like,
And
oh, pray tell.
He went to A&E, and they told him he'd got 9. He'd shoved mini eggs down his.
His Jap's eye.
Yeah, you can't
And
say
you-
that now.
You know, when
You can't say that.
You know when you look at somebody and you say, I think my first comment was, that sperm won.
Yeah.
They're- oh,
So anyway, Drag Race.
you've got things to say about this, haven't you?
No, I'm pretty much like done. So yeah, you come back a second time. You went, I want a little bit
Oh,
more.
I was just going to cough the words, Drive to Survive.
We can talk about that after.
We could talk about that
But
soon.
we're only so many episodes in.
We're
I feel
3 episodes in.
3 or 4.
3, I think we quit on 4 because you fell asleep.
Oh yeah.
In your usual manner of
No,
excessive drinking.
last night I fell asleep.
Watching
before-
Danny Rick get his seat back.
No, that was the night before. Because last night it was Thursday night, and what is Thursday night? Darts.
Oh no! Oh yeah, you've got to think about
Thursday
darts
night
now.
is Premier League darts night. So I was
don't
so
know where
tired.
this has come from.
I was so tired.
You
I
couldn't
could not
finish the
even.
darts.
I could not even watch the final because I was falling asleep. So I know that Rob Cross and Nathan Aspinall went to the final. I don't know who won. I need to.
Are you
I'll
going to
be
Google
back.
it now? My phone's
Your
there.
phone's there. Okay.
But where did this obsession with the darts?
I've got no idea. We watched the World Darts Championship, and we watched Luke
But that-
Humphries win. Luke Littler.
Because Luke Littler's been a thing, it was on, and we just couldn't be asked to change the channel. And after that, you have become
Thursday night is darts night. And
darts
it's fucking
person.
brilliant.
And you keep on saying this phrase of, we need to go to this. And I keep on saying, you won't see anything. Because darts are
I've
very
already
small.
resigned myself to the fact that it is near my birthday. It's on the 16th of May. It's at our local big arena. And I'm like, but the
Utilita.
Yeah, but the only seats are in the rafters. And I'm like, I'm okay. I don't have to go. I can watch it on the
If
telly.
you're not one of the cheerleaders or the guy who shouts out the numbers, by the way, terrific job.
Yes.
180! He don't even have to say the correct numbers. Nobody's paying attention.
I ain't doing maths that quick.
140.
I'm surprised the darts players are doing the maths
Screen's
that
gone
quick.
off.
Oh, no.
My screen. Ah, there we go.
I'm surprised the darts players are doing the maths that quick because Luke Littler would like.
No, he's got a guy who's writing on. They've got all this tech around them,
Yeah,
yet
but
they're still
they've-
writing on
Yeah, but
whiteboards.
Luke Littler will be given his like combination to get the score,
Don't forget they've
and he'll
got a
just
screen as well.
and he'll just
and
go
all
a
that.
complete opposite way. But like, how is he doing the maths that quickly? Darts. I'm just gonna Google darts. Oh,
Oh,
Nathan Aspinall beat Rob Cross.
which one's?
Ooh.
Oh, it's Nathan. Oh, every time
asp.
Nathan Aspinall plays, you say, "What's an asp?"
I didn't know what an asp was, but
It's what bit Mark Antony and Cleopatra. It was an asp that bit her. I'd say Mark Antony first because I could not remember Cleopatra's name.
Oh,
Arr.
I think Aspinall's on the up, to be honest. Cause I've
Really?
Been, yeah, because I've been like last few games, he's been sort of up and coming.
I know, but I can't get into it. Like you like will not miss it.
No,
Like, will not miss it.
It's not that. It's I'll sit down on a Thursday night, I'll put the telly on, and it comes up as like Premier League darts on the thing, and I'm like, just go straight to that. We're not even looking. We ain't even looking
I'm
for the
gonna have to cut you
TV
off here because we're running out of time.
Oh, I'm quite enjoying myself. Just
I
getting
am
into
quite
it.
enjoying myself. I can always backtrack a little bit and extend it. It's just we can always keep talking.
We can keep talking. Can you not record this and put it somewhere else?
I can record this and put it somewhere else.
Okay. Because while I was on BBC Sport, I'm actually looking through the Formula One.
The Formula One. So, shall we say, we'll say see you later and bye-bye for this video.
Okay.
And then I will restart the recording and I'll turn it into like a bonus thing I can put on Patreon or something.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then give me the full thing.
Okay. I don't know what you just said, but
Patreon
okay.
is...
I know people have got Patreon, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So are
Yeah.
you going to say bye and see you later and soons and...
Bye and see you soon. And
happy birthdays and
I
all
hope I didn't spoil anything for anybody.
You didn't spoil anything. I actually think you're more the actor.
No, I mean spoilers the.
Oh, you mean Drag Race? You don't
yeah.
mean the video.
Yeah, not spoiling it for people. If I spoilt your video game, I'm sorry. If I spoil Drag Race or darts.
Or darts.
I wonder if there are
How
people.
can you spoil darts?
I wonder if there are people out there with the same interest as me, like Drag Race, darts, Formula One, and just general goddessing. Like what?